What's up, everybody? Adventure awaits here. We're about to drop the ultimate travel guide to Turkey. Get ready to explore ancient ruins, float over surreal landscapes in hot air balloons, and soak up the sun on some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Buckle up, because Adventure Awaits is about to take you on a wild ride through Turkey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more updated adventures like this. First stop, Istanbul. This city is absolutely buzzing, a crazy mix of ancient history and modern vibes. You'll be walking streets that have been around for thousands of years, passing by mosques, churches, and bazaars all crammed together. You gotta check out the Hagia Sophia. This place is seriously mind-blowing. Imagine a building that was a church, then a mosque, and now it's a museum. It's got these massive domes, beautiful mosaics, and enough history to fill 1,000 textbooks. And don't even get me started on the Grand Bazaar. It's this massive labyrinth of shops and stalls, selling everything from spices to carpets to gold. Make sure you take a stroll down Istiklal Street. It's closed off to cars and packed with shops, street food, and people watching gold. And when you get hungry, grab a simit from a street vendor. Oh, and before I forget, no trip to Istanbul is complete without a Turkish coffee break. Istanbul is just the beginning of this epic adventure. Next up, we're heading to Cappadocia, a place so out of this world it's like stepping onto another planet. Seriously, imagine giant mushroom-shaped rock formations called fairy chimneys dotting the landscape as far as the eye can see. Now, you can't come to Cappadocia and not experience a hot air balloon ride. I'm talking hundreds of balloons taking off at sunrise, floating over this alien landscape. But wait, there's more. People actually used to live in these fairy chimneys. They carved out homes, churches, even underground cities. So make sure you explore the Gorim Open Air Museum to see these ancient cave dwellings and churches with their incredible frescoes. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even spend a night in a cave hotel. They've converted some of these caves into super cool, unique hotels. Oh, and don't forget to try a pottery class in Avanos. Cappadocia is a photographer's paradise, so make sure your camera is fully charged. Trust me, you're going to be snapping pics left and right. Get ready to be blinded by the white stuff, because we're heading to Pamukkale, also known as the Cotton Castle. Imagine this: bright white terraces cascading down a hillside, filled with sparkling turquoise water. These terraces are made of travertine, a mineral deposited by the hot springs over thousands of years. Now here's the deal: you can't wear your shoes on the terraces. It's all about protecting this natural wonder. But don't worry, the travertine is actually surprisingly smooth and warm on your feet. After you've soaked up the beauty of Pamukkale, head over to the ancient city of Hierapolis, located right next door. This Roman spa city is full of ruins, including a well-preserved amphitheater and the Cleopatra's Pool, where legend has it, Cleopatra herself used to bathe. And here's a tip: try to visit Pamukkale during the week or early in the morning to avoid the crowds. Get ready to step back in time, because we're heading to Ephesus, one of the most well-preserved ancient Roman cities in the world. Seriously, walking through these ruins is like traveling back to the Roman Empire. You gotta check out the Library of Celsus. It's this massive 2-story facade that'll blow your mind. Just imagine it in its prime, filled with thousands of scrolls. And then there's the Great Theater, a massive amphitheater that could hold up to 25,000 people. As you wander through the streets, you'll see ancient houses, public toilets, they had those back then, and even a brothel. Ephesus is a must-see for any history buff. But even if you're not a history nerd, you can't help but be impressed by this incredible ancient city. Get ready to soak up some sun and history, because we're heading to Antalya, a beautiful coastal city with something for everyone. First things first, hit the beach. Antalya has some of the most beautiful beaches in Turkey, like Konyaaltı Beach with its soft sand and clear blue waters. But don't spend all your time lounging around, because Antalya's old town, Kaliçi, is a must-see. It's this maze of narrow streets lined with Ottoman-era houses, boutique shops, and restaurants with rooftop terraces overlooking the harbor. While you're in Kaliçi, check out Hadrian's Gate, a beautifully preserved Roman arch built to honor Emperor Hadrian. And for you waterfall chasers out there, take a day trip to the Duden Waterfalls. There are 2 sets of falls, one cascading down cliffs into the sea, and the other flowing through a lush park. For a fun-filled day, visit the Land of Legends, a spectacular theme park offering thrilling rides, water slides, and live shows for all ages. I've personally been to the land of legends, and may I say it was amazing. I highly recommend this on your bucket list. Antalya is the perfect place to relax, soak up the sun, and experience a bit of Turkish culture. Get ready for more adventures in Turkey. Get ready to party, because we're heading to Bodrum, the Turkish Riviera's most happening destination. This place has it all: stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and a nightlife that's off the hook. Imagine white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and beach clubs pumping out music all day long. But Bodrum isn't just about partying. You can explore the impressive Bodrum Castle, a 15th century fortress built by the Knights Hospitaller. It's now a museum housing the Museum of Underwater Archaeology, which has some incredible artifacts from ancient shipwrecks. For all you history buffs, make sure you visit the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Bodrum is the perfect place to let loose and enjoy the Mediterranean vibes. All right, adventure seekers, this one's for you. We're heading to Mount Ararat, the highest peak in Turkey and a legendary mountain shrouded in history and folklore. Now, climbing Mount Ararat is no walk in the park. This is a serious trek that requires experience, proper equipment, and a permit. But for those who are up for the challenge, the reward is worth it. Imagine standing on the summit, 5,137 meters above sea level, with panoramic views of the surrounding landscape, including, on a clear day, the legendary Noah's Ark. Even if you're not planning on climbing to the top, you can still enjoy the beauty of Mount Ararat. So if you're looking for a challenge and a chance to stand on top of a legend, Mount Ararat is calling your name. Get ready to step into the pages of Homer's epic poems, because we're heading to Troy, a legendary city that has captivated imaginations for centuries. Now, Troy isn't your typical ancient city. This is the site of the Trojan War, a legendary conflict immortalized in Homer's Iliad. Walking through these ruins is like stepping back in time to a world of heroes, gods, and epic battles. You can explore the remains of the city walls, imagine the Trojan horse being wheeled through the gate, and stand on the very ground where Achilles and Hector might have fought. So, whether you're a history buff, a mythology enthusiast, or just someone who loves a good story, Troy is an unforgettable destination. Get ready to experience the modern side of Turkey, because we're heading to Ankara, the country's capital city. Now, Ankara might not have the ancient ruins of Ephesus or the surreal landscapes of Cappadocia, but it's a vibrant, modern city with its own unique charm. The first stop has got to be the Anıtkabir, the mausoleum of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the founder and first president of the Republic of Turkey. This impressive monument is a testament to Ataturk's legacy and a symbol of Turkish national pride. You can explore the museum dedicated to Ataturk's life and accomplishments, witness the changing of the guard ceremony, and enjoy panoramic views of the city from the mausoleum's plaza. But Ankara isn't just about history. It's also a bustling modern city with a thriving arts and culture scene. Ankara is a city that often gets overlooked, but it's definitely worth a visit to experience the modern, dynamic side of Turkey. Get ready for a spiritual experience, because we're heading to Konya, the heart of Sufism in Turkey. This city is steeped in history and spirituality, and it's a place where you can truly feel the soul of Turkey. Konya is synonymous with Rumi, the beloved Sufi mystic and poet. You can visit his mausoleum, the Mevlana Museum, which is a stunning example of Seljuk architecture and a place of pilgrimage for Sufis from around the world. And speaking of Rumi, you can't come to Konya without witnessing the whirling dervishes. These spiritual dancers spin and twirl in a mesmerizing ritual that represents their journey to God. But Konya is more than just Rumi and the whirling dervishes. You can explore the Aladdin Mosque, the oldest mosque in Konya, and wander through the colorful bazaar, where you can find everything from spices to carpets to ceramics. Konya is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. And that's a wrap on our epic adventure through Turkey. I hope this video has helped and guided you on your journey to Turkey. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, keep exploring. Thanks for watching.